Here we are going to see whether the given string is palindrome or not. If the string is palindrome, then the message should be print the given string is palindrome, else the message should be print string is not palindrome. Before we understand the logic, let us have a look at some instruction which we are about to use the string related operation. MOV AH, 09H followed by interrupt 21H. Interrupt 21H is a DOS interrupt which can perform so many tasks. For example, printing the message, picking the input character, displaying the character, and terminating the program, etc. If you move 09H into AH and you invoke interrupt 21H, then it will print the message at offset address of data segment DX register until we find a $sign. If you load AH with 01H and then you invoke interrupt 21H, then it will read the input character in ASCII and put that to AL register. For example, if you press capital letter A, it will take ASCII character of A, which is 41 in hex, into AL register. These are some important instructions which we are about to use in the following program. Let us understand the logic. str1 is the variable name of the given string. SI is the source index register which indicate the offset address of the first memory location. And at the end of the string, manually we have to enter $sign because we want to display this message. Display this string until we find $sign. Initially, DI will point out address of $sign character. Let us understand the program. SI and DI are the offset address of source string. Initially, SI and DI holds the first character. Once you enter the second letter, DI points will increment and so on. Finally, when the string will be entered at time, DI will contain the last address or the address of the $sign. Then we need to start comparing the character which is in SI and DI points. Now DI is pointing $sign. So we decrement DI pointer by 1 so that DI will indicate offset address of the last letter. Now we have to increment SI pointer and decrement DI pointer and repeat until SI is less than DI. For example, if you take SI and DI points the same character, loop will not repeat. If all the characters are equal until the loop end, we need to print string is palindrome, else we have to print message string is not palindrome. Finally, you have to terminate the program. So this is the program. First you have to define data segment. So in data segment, write one string with variable name is message1, define in byte 10, 30. So 10 is the ASCII character for ender and 13 is the ASCII character for carriage return. After that you print enter the string, then it will print it from the new line $sign. Because we are about to use interrupt 21H, so it will print this message until it find $sign. Same way message 2 and message 3. Message 2 is string is palindrome. Message 3 string is not palindrome. str1 db 50 dup 0. Here I have taken a variable name str1 in order to store the entered character. Here I have taken 50 bytes of data and I have indicate all the location 50 bytes with 0 and data segment ends here. Code segment starts here. First you need to write assume directory cs:\code ds:\data. It will tell the assembler that the segment named code is code segment. segment named data is data segment. Main program start from here. First we need to initialize data segment register with a base address of the data segment by writing these two lines LEA DX message1. Why? I have taken that I want to print this message enter the string, so that offset address of string started from message 1 should be loaded to DX register. Then move AH, 09H and IND21H means it will print the message. Next LEA SI, STR1, LEA DI, STR1. What it will do, it will take the offset address STR1 both in SI as well as DI. So initially SI and DI will point out starting address of STR1. Then move AH, 01H, and next is the label for loop and IND21H. Here it is asked from the user to enter the string. Now we have to compare, press the keys enter. 0DH is the ASCII character for enter, so we need to check is it the end of the string or not. If equal, it will jump to terminate. It will move content of AL register that is entered input to DI register. So we need to increment DI pointer and jump to next. Again you will enter the second character and so on. Once you press the enter, it will come out of this loop and it will jump to terminate label. In terminate label, we have to manually enter $sign into the last address of the string. Content of DI, AL, it will copy $sign after the end of the string. So now DI is pointing to the $sign. First we need to decrement DI by 1 so that it will point out the offset address of the last character of the string. Now again we have to take the character from the first location indicated by SI into AL and compare AL content with the content of DI. If it is not equal, it will go to the label not palindrome, else it will go to the next address. Now we have to indicate increment SI pointer and we will check SI is still less than DI. If SI is lower than DI, it will jump to do this label and it will continue doing the same task until SI is less than DI. If this loop is successfully repeating, string is palindrome. So we need to display message string is palindrome. For that, first of all we want to move AH with 09H. Then load address of message 2 into DX register and invoke interrupt21 function so that it will display the string is palindrome. Then it will jump to XS. It is time to terminate the code with writing 2 instructions. Finally end of the code segment, end of the main program. If it is not palindrome, we need to display message string is not palindrome. For that we need to load the address of message 3 to DX register and execute interrupt21 message. It will display. So this is the end of the program, and this is a program to check whether the given string is palindrome or not.